Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you? Well, I hope you're better than what I am. Not wrong there, just stressed. My goodness me. I've been working 2 days on a card project and, well, it just hasn't worked. And I don't know why. So before I disclose what it is, I'm actually going to contact a company. I'll tell you what, I will ask you. So, this is Glad Press and Seal. And you can have your die cuts laid down. It's not very tacky, but have it laid down. Pick them up with it. Well, actually, if I didn't stick it on a sticky place. So, these have been stuck on here 3 days. And they're fine. They're absolutely fine. But when I'm doing the project that I'm doing, and I'm taking this off, it's ripping all the paper off and my colour and everything. Those are the ones that I have done layering stamping with. These are done with blending brush. So I don't know whether it's my ink, or I even put it through the dye machine because that's what I have to do. So I just ran this through and it's still absolutely fine. I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. So I'm gutted actually. I've wasted so much time. I've wasted so much card. And it's not cheap, is it? You guys know. So I'm a bit stressed. And then I had Rosie in here and I've cut hair off the bottom of her paws. And now her nails are like that just constantly. And it was going through me. So she's gone down to see Daddy. So, breathe. So I'm doing something totally different. And I'm actually supposed to be pinning stones. But here we go. Right, just one thing I want to mention before we start. When people are buying me coffees, I want to mention this because we're toing and throwing in messages, and I think this will make it a bit easier. If you buy me a coffee, when you send your message, every single person that's bought me coffees has sent me messages with it. Can you include your address and your birthday? So I'll put you on the birthday list, and I'll also, if you send me some coffees, I will send you a thank you card. It's the least I can do because you've all been so kind. So I want to send coffees back. I want to send a thank you back, and rather than toing and throwing for your address, if you can just give me your address in your little message at the beginning, I would appreciate it. And also, a lot of people are asking, the Facebook group is called Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. So do come across. I've had a lot of messages asking me how to find it. So that's it. That's all it is. Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. No selling. No promoting. That's it. Any brand goes. So enjoy. Right. We're using the stamping wheel. I'm out of breath. Let me just have a drink of pop. It's a nice day here today. Actually, it's -1, but it's a nice day. And if you can hear any interference, I've got my window open. It's warm. Right, I'm using... See, I bought these 2 stamp sets, especially to do the project I want to do. So what a waste of money if I can't do it. So, I will do it. I've done it before, and I can't remember how I did it. Right, so we're using the giant bellflower. It's lovely, isn't it? I've already took it out. Actually, I don't know whether I use it or not. Oh, I will, because I'm going to do a few. We probably won't get to make them all into cards, but I'm just going to show you how it works. So, and the darker your card for this one, the better. So for each project, all mine are cut 5.5 by 4.25, and I possibly do cut them down a bit. So you want a white piece and a dark piece. black for this would be, I hate saying it, but it'd be fantastic for a funeral, a sympathy card. It really would. Let's go with, well, I'm going to go with blue because I've just done a blue. And it worked perfect. I'm going to be using that on a small one. Let's just go blue. May possibly use a green. I did want to do a red. Let's just see how they turn out. I may even do a brown. Nobody does brown, do they? Right, let's just see how they turn out. Oh, do you know what I didn't get ready? Let me just grab a couple of card bases. They're already done. I've done some top fold and some side fold. I never do side fold. I'm a top fold kind of person. Right, I'm going to go, because I've already done it in blue, I want to do it a different colour. Let's have a look. I'm going to try it in a red. I don't know how it's going to work in a red, but I am going to try it in a red. And then the next one we do, I'll do in blue because it works better on blue, I think. So, I'm just going to place that anywhere. Thinking on, I want a sentiment that's going to be stamped onto the card. So I'm going to go. That's very, I need it not to be creased. That's not even cut straight, is it? Oh, today can just, honestly. Try again. It's better. Right. So I want my sentiment here. I'm going to go somewhere like that. So you're stamping exactly the same. This is why I've put it in the corner. You're stamping exactly the same with the white as you are with the coloured. But the coloured, you are going to white emboss. I'm not a massive fan of... Oh, look, it's all gone now. Finally. I'm not a massive fan of white embossing. I wonder if this will work now with the lid back on. Because it got all jammed up, didn't it? Let's have a look. Yes. So we're going to Versamark. And it's newly inked, so it should be fine. And my lids had a right good clean. So have all my stamping things. I had my alcohol, that stuff out, alcohol, whatever it's called. So I cleaned them all while it were out. I'll give that another quick blast. Sorry I came on a bit all panicked. I really want to do a video. I love doing them now because I feel like I'm with you, talking to you. But I got so panicked that I weren't going to get one done, and I like to do one on a Sunday. It is Sunday, by the way. But I'm supposed to be doing something else, so... Yeah. Right, this one's going in white. So I'm using Lawn Fawn. I'm not a massive white fan for embossing. I like to do clear embossing. It would look quite effective on this actually if you did clear. That looks alright. Put that to the side a minute. I'm having to keep these so far apart because the white and the clear, they're both white, aren't they? Right, in with the white card. I'll stamp them both at the same time next time. So exactly the same place. I'll give you a quick wipe. And we're going to stamp in black. I say we'll do a few and then I'll show you how to put them together and whatever. Because I need quite a few thank you cards now, so... That's lovely. Let's do another one. Everything's newly inked, so it's nice. When you're struggling to get your black to cover something, you're like flipping it, and then when you re-ink it, you think, my goodness me, it must have been so dry. That's perfect. Trying to remember to keep using my tidy towel, although it does want wetting. Put that to the side a minute. Putting this straight away. Sentiment wise, I haven't really thought about it, so we're just going to use what's on these. That's all I did with last one. Gosh, these are sticky. Mind you, I'd complain if they want, wouldn't I? I love these sets, but I was never one for, I didn't particularly like layering, but oh, I did it yesterday, nearly all day. I got loads ready for my technique, and I quite enjoyed doing it. But that went out of window, didn't it? Right, so we'll get some embossing on these. I want clear. Actually, I didn't put the powder on, did I? I forgot. Gosh, honestly, today should just go away and start again. I mean, you won't really tell on the white one anyway. It's more about the coloured one. That's fine. We'll heat these two up and put them to the side a minute. I'll probably only get to do 3. Well, actually, out of one lot of stamping, we're making 2 cards. I've got muck on there and it can't be mucky. Have you all managed to get crafting this weekend? I say that and then this video doesn't go out till, when am I going to say, Tuesday, Wednesday? So I should be asking you, right, what are you having for your tea today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday's my busy one. That's when I've got Eden all day. I'm looking forward to, I mean, like I said, you know I'm not a fan of the warm weather, but I'm looking forward to it being not wet. Just so that, I mean, I used to take her out all the time, we used to go for a walk. Now we're just stuck in house. It's not good. It's not good for her either. It do her good to get out of the house. Right, I'm just going to put them back for 1 minute and we're going to do another before we get on with the actual putting together. This time we're going to use Oh, I shouldn't have done that in red. I'm doing a little one in red. Tell you what, we'll do a little one in blue instead. I'll still be doing a red one because I've already cut it. So this time, right, we're going to have to go top corner. I hope it works the same. I got a couple of new stamps. I thought I had alt stamps. I've just used a little dandelion one. I got them because I said I'd have to buy that big tree to get this one, didn't I? And then Terry, our admin on our group, sent me a picture. She said, you can get it like this. So I got that. And it's got a little tiny seed one. Lovely. I was dead happy. This one, I thought were going to come and be massive. And the other little one I've just used. Really deceiving they are. Right, so this one, thinking I'm going to put in a sentiment near the top, I'm going to drag it down a bit. I've done this technique before, and I've never thought about doing little ones, but I just wanted to show you could do it on little ones as well. Not everybody's got big stamps, have they? And for those that do have big stamps, I like this. For those that don't have the die cuts to go with the big stamps. This makes it a lot more versatile, if that's the right word. When I've seen this stamp being used, I've always thought, oh, that's so pretty. But I don't know what to do with it because it's so big. And there you go. That looks alright, doesn't it? Take it out, put the white in. So you'll always have a colour and you'll always have a white. I mean, you could use two different colours if you wanted to. I don't think it'd give it the same effect. So as long as they're getting stamped in the same place. Now I'm going to go in with, do you know what? I've done them all in black before. I'm going to push the boat out. Oh, right, now this might not work because it might not be quite dark enough. Let's have a look. If it's not, I can go over it in black. I think it's black that gives it the in-your-face effect when it's done. Oh no, do you know what? We're here to try things, aren't we? I'd always wonder if I didn't do it, you see. I forgot to powder again. Doesn't matter, it's only having clear on it. Gosh, that's flipping heck. Well, that's stained that. It's never done that before. Let's put some more water and see if it... Nope. Not that it matters. I'll just whack that in there because I'll be filing it after, so... It's right, surprised me that, how it's coloured it. I just used a little oblong die to cut these out. Right. This one's having clear. Where have I just put the clear? If you just smile, look, I'll put it in white and just cover all colour, won't I? That'll do. I need some more copy paper as well. I'm nearly out. Can't even remember where I got it from. I know it's cheap, but I don't know where to go for it. I must have bought it online. See, when you remember to put the powder on, that stamp's perfect. Right, and we'll do one more. What time are we on? 20 minutes. We'll do one more to show you a different kind. Because that first one that I stamped, I've already stamped one of them. Oops, I nearly knocked you off then. I'm using my peg. I am sick of burning my hand. I heat it underneath as well, because if you just heat on top, I mean you'll all know this, but if you just heat on top, it starts warping. So I always do underneath. Do you know what? This stamp might not work. Looking at it, if I haven't got them level, then we're going to have an issue with it. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, there's loads of powder there. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't even have to put clear on if you don't want, but I just think if one side's embossed, it gives it a shine, and if you don't emboss the other side, it's not right, is it? One side shiny and one not. Look at the difference there. This is why I don't like white. You can see all the detail there, and you lose it with white. So much nicer like that. Just put that to the side a minute. Right, we'll pick another right quick. So I've got out quite a few. That'd be brilliant on a 7x5 to do. Where's my card? I'm more thinking about, that's too big so I won't get my sentiment on. That'd look nice. I'm not going to get my sentiment with that one. Could possibly with that. I think I'm going to go for this Spellbinders one. Again, it's another one I haven't used. With dye and everything. I think it'll look alright, do you? Does it look like a flower? Is that just me looking at it? It's funny. Yeah, we're going for it. It's never been used. Let's do it. Oh, flipping heck. Right, what colour are we going? We'll go back to blue. I am going to do some with all these because I want to... I think they'll look lovely, but the blue's stunning, so I'm going to stick with the blue. Oh, I don't know what to do. For the video, we're sticking with blue. I love that it does it now. Now then, where's the picture? Okay. Yeah, I think it's better that way anyway. So if we come down here, where we're going to put the sentiment. I'm going to put it there and maybe a couple of bling bits here. Yeah, let's just go for it. Where's my lid? Feels right Slippy does this now because it's so clean. Right. I don't really like this technique. I think it's lovely. To me it looks like you've just bought pattern paper. It's really effective. So I'll do some more photos as well, so you'll see different ones. I should have thought a bit more about this. I'm going to heat this up before I do the one on the white, because could well lose a lot of with the white. It's not chunky, it's a bit chunky, isn't it? And like that one, you lose all your definition. So let's try it. I hope we don't lose it, because I think it'd be a good one. And it's got plenty of powder on it, so... See, when you put the powder on like that, the embossing powder, it looks fine, doesn't it? It's when you heat it up. Let's have a look, and if it works, we'll carry on with it. That's got it all over, hasn't it? Let's see if it works. I've got my heat tool pointing down at that. It's going to end up embossing just the powder. I really want it to work. Please work. How many of you have tried this before then? Tell me what white embossing powder you use. Oh, I think it's going to work. It's just this bit that I'm worried about. Oh, I think that's worked lovely. Get in there. See, I knew we could do it. Leave that to the side a minute. Now, put that away for now, because we're gonna... I'll do the rest offline. It's just giving you an idea. I know, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Bev, commented, because I said, like doing this one technique, it's okay me showing you with just one plant, one flower. But then, if you don't have that one, if you're like me, you'll be like, oh, I'll have to get that one then. But if I show it you with a few different ones, you tend to think, oh, I've got something similar to that, I can use that. So I think that's, yeah, it helps me that way. Whereas if somebody just showed me one, well, I used to, if I watch one being made, I'd just buy it. And it's things like that that are stuck in my cupboards that I don't use. So yeah, I like to see one technique with different items. This would, oh, look at that. This would also make a fantastic Mother's Day card. The pink one, do it in pink or red. Or green if you're doing it for me. My favourite colour. Don't know why I ain't stamped this before. When's this one from? Oh, it's, oh, January last year. And I've never had it out of packet. Wow. It's beautiful. Look at that. Take some great colouring in, won't it? That's another thing I know. When you do a technique like this, you don't have to colour it in. Not all stamps have to be coloured in, which I absolutely love. Right, we'll put the stamp wheel away. Put that underneath. I can't believe this is so old and I ain't used it. See, this. Oh, I'll tell you what I have used. I've used some of the sentiments. I might use them actually. So we'll leave that out. Right, I've got to put... Gosh, I thought I'd done it then. Clear. I do have lots of clear embossing powder, but I'm trying to finish this. I don't think I've got any more Hero Arts. And I don't particularly want to mix them up with different makes. Oh, look at that. They need to be spotless and all. Hopefully my rubber will take that out. Better clean my hands before we carry on. I'll let that dry and then I'll try and get it out with rubber. Also just seeing there's loads of powder there. Oh no, I'm putting the muck on. I'll cut it down if I have to, it doesn't really matter. No peg, look, it's already burning there. That's absolutely beautiful, that. My problem I have with flowers and stuff is I don't know the names of them because I don't do flowers, and therefore when it comes to colouring them I don't know colours, so mine would have to be just random colours, and then there would be somebody out there saying, well, they don't come in that colour. Right, I'm going to wipe the powder off all the coloured ones. Come straight off. That's when you see all your random bits that shouldn't be there. Why was that stuck? Take it off the red one. And the little one. Didn't stamp very well at the bottom, did it? Right, let me just chuck some of these stuff out of the way. Oh, sorry, I keep knocking you. So we didn't use any of these colours. I'll use them after. Keep these out. I'm just going to try and hope that it's not wet and smudges. Yes. This is my sand eraser. Tombow. It's brilliant. I've got all different erasers, but they don't come off like this one does. There, look. Like it never happened. Now I'm going to put some tape on these. I'm going to disappear for a second and cut them because my cutter's in the window. I have to do it over there. So you want them to line up perfectly. So I'm going to put a bit of tape on. Why is that not lining up? Right, I definitely need the bottoms to line up because that's where it was shoved into the bottom of the stamping platform. And this is when it causes an issue because my cards mustn't have been cut right, because you can see the white. So that's when we have to adapt it after. But still, I'm sticking them down. I had to slightly cut one of my others before when I practiced and not a different one, so it's just how your cards cut, unless you haven't placed it right in your platform. But you know we did because we went straight into the corner. Actually it was the little one that I had to cut down. So top and bottom. You don't have to do this, I've done it for me because I know if I try and hold them and cut them at the same time, it ain't happening. I know what I'm like. Even like this, I struggle to cut them. And this one. Look at the difference in that. Oh, this one's not going to work. That's so out. Well, I'm going to put both corners together here, both edges, and hope. I don't think this one's going to work at all. We might have to cut it down loads, we might have to bin it, but I'm going to give it a go. These things happen. It might have to have a lot of it cut off. Let's just see how it works. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the window and cut them down. I am literally cutting them straight down the middle. A lot of them. That's why they're taped together, so they're cut in exactly the same place. I'll be 2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be back in 1 second. So it wants to be 2 and that. I'm coming back, I'm coming back. That's one done. Now the one that I don't think is going to work. Now the tiny one. Right, I messed up because that cut at a slant. You can see it at the bottom. But to be fair, it should still work. Right, we'll do the blue one because this should be perfect. So we're taking the tape off. Off both lots. I mean, if you can do it without the tape, you're brave. You're very brave. So what we're doing is we're going to join them up. And when I've got them joined up, like that is absolutely like spot on. Perfect. I'm going to use some of this tape. And I'm going to stick it straight down the middle, just to hold it together. While I turn it over. You don't have to do this bit either. I do it for me because I know if I don't put them both together, I'm going to make a right mess and they ain't going to be level when I put them on a card. So I just put some tape straight down the middle and put a little piece of card. And that's my panel done. I can take that off. I'm going to leave it on a minute. Where's my front folding card? Let's have a look. So I like to cut them down. I mean, that one just fits perfect anyway. My card's bent. I'm going to cut a tiny bit all the way around. So I'll leave that one there a minute. See if I can get these two to match up. See, this one definitely needs cutting down because the white's longer here. Don't know why, but that's matched up perfect. So again, it's so easy. Oh, that's the bit I should get ready first. Bit of tape. Oh, I hate these. I didn't cut enough card, I don't think, but it's only scrap card I'm using. That will also be cut down a tad. So will the bottom of my card. Yeah, they'll all be cut down. I just think I can't cut a panel to match my card ever. That's why I always cut them down a little bit. So in a minute I'll take them to cut them down. Let's try this one. You see what I mean? Where you get 2 cards out of one lot of one stamp. You know what I mean, don't you? Now then, I don't think this will work at all. Let's have a look. What's my rubber on it again? See, it's going to work, but it's going to have to be definitely 100% cut down. That looks fine, actually. Or does it? I don't know how that... That looks okay to me. Let's do it. Looks nice in red. Bit of card. I like a good jigsaw. Oh yeah, that's right. It actually doesn't look bad in red, does it? That looks okay. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, they seem to match up very well. I think they're very quick cards to make. Right, and then your little just get a little bit of card. I bet that's bigger than thin, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do. Let's see what these look like. There's a lot of tape there. Now then, I thought these were going to be quite... Oh, that looks good. Ah, you see, it doesn't measure. It's because the embossing powder's so fat. If I get it to measure here, it goes off a bit at bottom, but I'm going to go with it there. We're getting there. Might say, miss that bit if you trust yourself. You're a better person than me. Can't believe how nice it is outside, even though it's, what, we're at -1. Won't be now. I had my pre-op phone call the other morning, the other afternoon, so that bit's done. 7th of March I go in for, just getting rid of that sticky bit, my blood's doing, and that's it. Wait for my operation on 28th then. Right, do they look level? Yeah, I don't think that one needs cutting down. That one definitely doesn't need cutting down. That's spot on, that. So they don't need cutting down. Oh, I only cut one frame. Oh, that's okay. I can do it off camera, can't I? Let's have a look. These definitely need cutting down. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit off around the edges. I have to go back to window. Talk amongst yourselves at the back in a minute. I'm taking literally just a slither off each side. So, one. It also tidies it up as well, so it's a bonus. Can't even see this one. That's one. I'm coming back. Nearly there. That's two. Doing the red. Well, that didn't do very well. Right, last one. Hold on, I'm coming back. I'm so sorry about that. I'll have to get a cutter that fits on here. So literally, I've cut a slither off. It gives me room to play then. I do it with nearly all my cards. So I'm not sure about these red. I still don't think it worked. Which way up does that flower go? That way. See, I want to cut some off the bottom because I know it's... So if I do it from that side, that's going to fit fine. That's going to fit fine. I just want to check, make sure they're all going to... Yeah, they're all fine. I'm just going to cut that little bit off. So what I'll do... What time are we on? We'll make one of these into a card. So we'll go with this one. I'm going to make the others into cards, but just to show you now. So what I'm going to do, what I was doing before for my other one that failed, I was using a little white frame. So beforehand, I cut out some coloured ones so that I could... There's something wrong with that die. Look at all these little bits that come off edge. It's not cutting very neat at all. And these are my rectangle Hero Arts. So that's that one. And then I use two together to make the frame. I normally leave that one as it is and all to make the frame because that's the size I always use. But look at all that coming off, that's terrible. Because I've already stuck these together, I'm just going to stick this one on top. Still using my little glue gun. It's okay, but I thought the idea behind this was I could leave it overnight in its holder and come back and it not be clogged up. But I came back to it today and it was clogged up. So really disappointed. But then I just thought maybe you're not allowed to leave it overnight. But then if I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't have bought it because I might as well just use my bottle. Because my bottle clogs up all the time. That's terrible, that dye. Right. I've probably put that on the wrong way. Because they won't be measured right, so it was probably supposed to go on the other way around, but it'll do. Yeah, because I can see white badly there. Now, all we're going to do is glue it down. There's 3 white ones glued together and the blue one on top. And I'm going to glue it near the top. Not measuring. Somewhere there. That looks alright to me. I'm going to grab a sentiment. It's too big for what I want. Well, I'm going to do what I did earlier and just use them out of this. And I used You Are the Best. It saves me looking round. So that's the one I'm going to use. I did stamp them onto card, but I didn't like it. I wanted to do it straight onto the card base. Actually, I'll stamp it in blue because we did all stamping in blue, didn't we? My goodness me, I am so bad with my eyes. Yeah, that's straight. So hopefully there's no turning back if I mess this bit up now. I want it somewhere. Ah. Let's go. Yes. We like it when a good guess works. I'll probably use it on some more, so I'll just leave that out. I'm going to take our little picture, if you like, and we're going to put a few foam on. It's a lot of foam there for a little picture. I wouldn't normally put that much on. At least these come straight off. And we just want it there. How cool does that look? Gosh, I love it. Let me just get some. These I must have got from Range years ago because I can't see when else I would have bought them. I'm just picking some random ones because we don't want to run out of time, do we? One there. Let's go. One there. There you go. I think that's lovely. And that's the one I did earlier. Gosh, that card's massive up to that. Are they good? So both of these stamps, I thought they were going to be huge, and they're not. But I've had some use out of them, so that's really good. Right, let's move on to one of these. We'll stamp on this one because I've already done a blue one, so I'll show you that compared in a minute. So what can we put on here? I'll put the same thing because I'm wanting to send these out for my coffee people. So I'm going to stamp hello. In fact, I'm going to use my platform like I did before. And it was a good job I did, because the black didn't stamp right. I'm just putting that in on its own first. I think it didn't stamp right because I had another one underneath it. And I did all that stamping in black, didn't I? I'm not going to emboss it, I just want to, although it would look nice, wouldn't it? Because everything else is. Perfect. Right, what else did we put in? I might put that in. Hello, my sweet friend. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That's still a thank you, isn't it? I'm going to have to move it down here, I can't see. Stop sticking. I think that'll look alright. Hello, my sweet friend. And I can write thank you inside, can't I? I think that's really nice. I'd like to receive that. We are all friends. Oh, is it a bit wonky? Oh, it's okay. Well, while I've got this out, I might as well stamp for the red one as well. So you too can have a hello. We'll stamp, we'll emboss this one. And then you've seen both being done. So we'll go back to hello. That looks straight to me. Please be straight. Oh, it's not now. I knocked it, didn't I? Really can't see. It's terrible. You have to climb over it to have a look. I can see it print. That looks okay, does that? So we'll go hello. Yeah, that's good. Hello what? I'm going to go, you are amazing. Because you are. I should use one that's already been used because it's sticking. I don't know if it's straight. Oh, come on. Should put powder on my fingers. Right, come on. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to put out underneath it. I want it that way. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I'm just doing it. If you've received this wonky one, I'm really sorry. The struggle is real. Yeah, it's a bit slanted, I think. It's one thing I don't like doing them. Right. Right, that's all put away. Let's stick a bit of white powder on. White powder. White. Use white. That G doesn't look like a G to me. Right, done. 2 minutes and the cards will be together. So I'm looking at the time and I'm gonna get out of your way, but I'm just gonna put them on the bases, and then all I'm gonna do is pop them up and put a bit of bling on. I don't want to rub that yet in case it smudges. But you've seen what I did with the little one. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Pop them up, put a bit of bling on. Here's the two that I did earlier. So there you go. So we've got them two off one card, one stamp in. That one, that one. Then we're going to have this one, and the others I will put onto cards. And they're cute round with frames round. So there you go. You see what I mean by the darker the better? Looks better, darker, definitely. Right guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll catch you soon. Happy crafting. Bye.